Hi everybody, Diane here. I wanted to show you my latest project. Somebody had asked me if I could do, not a full journal, but do embellishments for them. Interestingly, this person is co-writing a book, and it's going to be about gypsies and world travelers. So she wanted me to do it in that particular style, but not the whole journal. She wanted me to do the embellishments, the tuck spots, the belly bands. So this might give you a few ideas as far as, even if you're not doing that theme, that you might gather some ideas on what to do for tuck spots. So I'll be showing you that along with a few other little tidbits. So here we go. First thing I did was I used my coffee filters. My coffee filters, I think it's the number 4 coffee filters. They are all coffee stained because, of course, these are my daily coffee filters. I embossed it and I added a few punch outs and die cuts, and along with some artwork, and use a little stitching in here. But if this is glued on just 2 sides or 3, then it can also be used as an added pocket. So you have one pocket here, and then you would have the other pocket in the back if you glued it on just 2 or 3 different sides. You could also use it as a tuck spot if it was sizable for your the right size for your journal. Another one I made, this one is also embossed, and then I inked over it, use a little applique. Once again, it can be done the same way, glued on 3 sides, or just glue it all on the back if you don't think it's secure enough, and then just use the one pocket. And this one is a bag. It's one of those lunch bags that you get, and I embossed a border on it and then added a tag as a tuck spot along with some book paper and a tuck spot for a journaling card. So this can be sewn into the journal or possibly glued on the back, or even just inserted into the journal itself. Another bag, embossed, stitched around with some beads, and there you go. That's the top of the bag. Once again, you could either tuck it into maybe a tuck spot, or you could glue the back directly on the journal page itself. I do have a good number of different things that I've made for her, so I'm going to try to go as fast as possible, but each one is very different, so you might get some great ideas. Belly bands. This is one of the vertical belly bands. Put lace and everything on it, glued. I know I have another belly band here. Let's see if I can find it. There we go. Okay, and here is the other belly band. A few trinkets and some trim. Journaling cards. Stitching, and then a little sticker. Some trim. I love using the trim along with the stitching. Here's a little booklet. It's stitched. And then you open it, and it has a cute little key card. Holder. And some vellum. Actually, it's not vellum. I forgot what this is called. It's like a fibery kind of paper. I added a journaling card with some applique. It's just a little booklet you could tuck into a tuck spot. Okay. Another journaling card that can open up. And I use some cork board along with this trim. Oops. This is embossed along with some inking on it. There's a journaling card. Just a strip across. Just dresses it up. And this one was a lace doily. I just cut out the middle. And you'll see, actually, the middle I used for another project. Actually, this one I kept the whole lace doily in there. And then in this one I just cut out the middle doily and stitched it on. Book paper, stitched, different kinds of stitching all the way around. Just two separate journaling cards, just glued them together and just add an applique. This one has the little coins attached to it. This one has a piece of a scarf that's all just stitched in there, and a piece of elastic that was coffee dyed. It's a little journaling card. This one was frame. I put a little bit of foam tape just to make it dimensional, then add a little trinket. Journaling card. This one's a frame. Add a little dimension to it by using some foam tape. That could be glued at the bottom or at the side for a tuck spot on the page. Now, this one can be used as a pocket, and it can be glued on the sides and the bottom when putting it in the journal page, or it can be used as a journaling card. You could just tuck it into a tuck spot. Just a little bit of lace goes a long way. And here's a journaling card. Little embossing in the background. It is a tuck spot. These are actually $1 pair earrings I found at Walmart, so I thought it was quite appropriate. It's amazing what you can find. And this journaling card. Here's one that can be opened to trifold. Now this one, I tore a lunch bag, just punched a hole, heart into it, and used it as a tuck spot for more journaling cards. And it opens. Some I didn't embellish because if you need, it does take up a lot of space. If you do a lot of embellishments, it'll make your journal really, really thick. So now this person who will be using it, I'm not sure if this is too much or too little. She already has the book that she wanted to use for journaling, so I didn't know how thick she needed it, but whatever is left over, she will, of course, probably have a lot more that she could make a second journal with. These are the tags. Everything pretty much has a little bit of stitching on it, most of them anyways. And I made more tuck spots. We've kind of kept in the purples and teals. Like this, just glue 3 sides to it and it makes a pocket. Could be a pocket here and a pocket there, depending on how it's glued. Same here. Use a few trims. This one has real glitzy trims. If you glue it on 2 sides, it'll be a tuck spot. And this one has additional tuck spots. There'll be one here and also one in the back if she chooses to glue the 3 sides. Hope this gives you a lot of ideas. This is actually 1, 2, 3 pieces of trim stitched on there and glued. Now the little extras that I included in this, there's this little folder, which actually is like an envelope. I use the applique and the trim, and it tucks in, and it's a holder for paper clips for her journal. So she could tuck it into the cover if she wants, and then if she needs a paper clip, she can add one. But this is all, this tucks right in and all tied up with a bow. And then last but not least, this little journal, which I love. It's adorable. I added some of those cute little beads that you can hear. I don't think you can hear, but I use an applique of mine, dyed it purple. It's got a gypsy on the front, or a world traveler, however you want to call it. And it's just a little, it's a mini journal. Little heartstrings. It all ties right up. So, this is the project. Once I display this video, she will have already received it because I didn't want her to see it. Wanted it to be a surprise. But if anybody really, needs or would like for me to make them some tuck spots or any journaling cards or what have you in their theme, I'd be glad to do it. Just contact me and we'll talk about it. And I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it gave you a lot of different ideas on what to do with your journaling and tuck spots. So please leave me comments. Let me know if it's good or bad or something that annoys you when I'm trying not to say all the time, so hopefully I haven't. But I'm trying to improve my video skills, so let me know. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. And thank you for watching. Bye-bye.